G'day all, and let's put this main display on. There we go. Welcome to Astro's livestream Star Citizen 3.0 PTU. Hope you enjoy what we're going to do this morning. Only going to be going for an hour, but I need to get on and show some of the org mates that don't have the PTU what's happening in here and trying to get the hype up a little bit more. So, welcome aboard. It is Saturday morning at 7 AM in Darwin, Australia. Let's jump into here now. So we don't have any friends online at the moment. We can't join them. So let's go for Australia first and see how that goes. Okay. I'm glad you liked it, Ray. It took me a little while to get that going. I do logo stings and that sort of stuff for other streamers as well. So yeah, I finally made one up for myself. See how this works here. Yeah, that should be okay. Ah, Dominican Republic. G'day. While we're waiting for that to come up, let's bring up Hey, Rikely, how are you? Mexico. I've got a couple of friends in Mexico. They're part of the, let me see, Aries 7 Corp org. Oh, hang on, we're in. That's good. Okay. Alright, let's get out of bed. That's awesome. So it's worked. Yes, good, good. I am, bro. Too many times, indeed. Okay, let's go forward here. Yes, it works. And then here. Oh, I do indeed, mate. I do indeed. It's been a long time, mate. How did you go surviving the earthquake in Mexico? I hope you got my regards in your chat. Let me turn this music down a little bit. Turn it right down. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to crash this. Oh, shit, it crashed. Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, I haven't been on for a while. I've only just been getting back on deck. My dad was in hospital. He had open heart surgery again. So that's his third bout of open heart surgery. So, yeah, I was sort of offline looking after him, but he's all good now. He's back home and he's recovering and getting into his usual trouble. Right, let's try this again. Actually, before I do, let's get into these options and change this. These levels back down to a level where don't want that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's okay. So back. Go back. So, did you get PTU access, or are you relying on people like me to show you what the teasers are like, mate? Oh, that's it, yeah. Yeah, well, we were down there, we flew down from Darwin to Brisbane, stayed there for 2 weeks. Bugger. Well, by the email that came out this morning, they're not that far from going to live. Alright, let's try this again. How's your Discord server going, mate? It's been a while since I've been onto it, but your membership going up, is it? So, if you haven't seen it, we've actually got NPCs walking around now. Sometimes they've cut them right back at the moment because they were causing problems. But this is just so nice now. Going to Castle Bay Outlet, walk up.
See anything you like?
They've done a shit load of work on this. It is looking so nice. And we go down to Dumpers Depot. Oh wow, well I will show you everything I can. So one of the things we've got in here is we've now got the store. So we can go through and buy various items, whether it be power supplies or jump drives or all sorts of stuff.
Hi.
Coolers. Nice. Okay. So let's go out of Dumpers Depot and back down to here. Yeah, oh, it's freaking awesome. But let me just get this ship and show you the difference to outside. Now, the requesting your ships has changed too, and how everything is there. So if there's any particular ship you want to have a look at, every flyable ship is available for me to show you guys what it's like. Okay? So please just give us a yell out, and I'll do what I can. Let's see whether they fixed the Gemini. So when I came in the other night, the Gemini was spawned on the pad. Oh, maybe the sailor? Yeah, I can go for that. Go out and have a look at this one first quickly. A00. A00. We'll bring the saber up next. So I went out and the Gemini had no hydrogen fuel pods on the back and no door. Yes, the Prospector is in and working. You can fly it. I can bring that one up too. Okay. They've got the atmosphere working again here now, so that's quite nice. Okay, so we'll bring this around. Are you guys ready for this? They have changed this massively. It is so freaking awesome. It is beautiful. Actually it just looks so real out there. You've got nebulas out there. It's beautiful. That's the only word you can say. It is beautiful. Alright, so Gemini. So they fixed that. The last patch seems to have fixed that. The hydrogen fuel pods on the back are there. So let's go up here and bring this up a little bit closer. Open door. Now, at the moment, there's no lights on, so you need to turn some lights on for yourself. Alright, let's close this door. Here we go, close the door. This, they've now brought in... Oh, thank you. In the thought now is where rather than just go up and interact with something where you press F and it does the action, you actually need to go up to the item and then it comes up with the options that you can actually do it. So this one here is open door or close door. So when we go up to the cockpit, now the frame rate is still not fantastic, but considering the changes they've done, you know, it's still massive. Right, let's turn the light off. So we're now into the cockpit of the Gemini. So we come up to the seat there, and now you see it goes yellow. So that indicates an interactive. Right, so let's go and enter pilot seat. Okay, so now once we're in here, we need to get it turned on. So the options here is we've got flight ready, power on. Right, so let's go flight ready. So flight ready does everything for us. Oh! It spawned me off pad. There we go. Alright, let's bring that together. Alright. So the other thing we've got is shit, let's go and use my mouse again. Just fix this key binding up. I forgot to clear. Right. Next. Keyboard, mouse, bindings, and controls. Okay, so flight view, and let's get rid of that. We'll still use the dynamic zoom in that. Should be good. Okay. So let's go across to joystick and flight view. That's better. So now I can still moving the ship. Bindings. Advanced customization. Light movement. Down. Okay, that's better. Yes. That's better. Okay. So, do I start up voice tech? Voice stack up so we can get this going. Okay, so we've now got a few different modes within here. So let me start moving a little bit, otherwise they might think that I'm standing still and they'll reclaim my ship. If you stay too long in one area, especially near the landing pads, your ship gets reclaimed or you can get a negative rating. Okay, so maybe glass. Alright, so we've now got our maybe glass thing comes up, and from here you've got everything you need to know about yourself. And you can go down here and pick up specific items like jobs. So here's our jobs list. We can go over to our repairs, restocks, refuels, like Astro. We can bring up the ship ports modifications, the journal entries. Now, this is the freaking awesome. Oh yeah, you can use movie glass anytime. So, I'm now zooming out. So, here we got is Yella, Damar, the Comarays, Astro, Cellen, and so on. Let's zoom out a little bit more. And we've now got Delamar. And let's zoom out further. And we've got Hurston. You can't get there yet, but hey. Right? We can move this around. You can look at different angles. Yeah. Awesome. So let's zoom back in, go to my position. Alright, so we're currently at Port Olisar. So if I want to go to Damar, basically I click on that and then I go set as destination. Okay. I want to go to Delamar, I click on that and set this destination. That's it. Set as destination. Okay, so now to close this off, mobiGlass. Cool. So, we don't have... Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, it crashed. Okay. This is the frustrating part about running as a alpha tester. That's life. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Get that out of the way. We've got to wait for this crash handler to push it through. Alright, so let's bring that up again. Verify. And we've now got the verify. So now they've now got Delta Patcher as part of our launcher. So we've had five or six patches so far. The most I've had to download is about 320 meg. So no more downloading 30 gig every time for a new patch. All you do is you get a notification here that there's an update. You update it, it verifies, it downloads and fixes it up. Yeah. So let's go back into here. Oh, yeah. It's just frustrating. I know we're testing it and they're watching us testing it, and we're providing information to make it better for them so they can make it better for us. I understand that, but it just gets frustrating at times. You're trying to do something and shit happens. So Ray, how did you go with the earthquake? I hope you and your family were all okay and your friends. A quick shout out to one of my good friends, Mr. Atherton. He does some awesome Star Citizen content creation, and he's doing some great work at the moment. Not streaming as much as he used to, but he is doing a lot of work at the moment, and he's on call out. Ah, right. Yeah, I just wanted to know how you and your family and your friends went through the Mexico earthquake. I hope you're all okay and that you didn't have any issues or problems. Awesome, we're in again. Oh, I just noticed stream health has gone right down again. Am I glitching out a little bit for you guys? Let me know if you do have any problems with the stream, because I can do a quick reset and fix that up. Okay, so now we don't have to waste much time. We can just go straight down because I've gone through, given you a talk through. Now my Gemini will still be out there somewhere, unless they've pulled it back in. And it's still out there.
For your convenience, our automated ship organization system handles storage of all vehicles. To access your craft, consult one of the terminals completed out of the station.
Right, you wanted to have a look at the Saber before, so let's bring up Saber.
The station is a proud member of the
D2.
A
Okay.
reminder that vehicles left unattended on launch
Let's go
platforms
out to D2. That should be this way. Ah, okay. D2. Alright, so you asked about the saber. This is the new rework. Hang on a sec. Sneeze and glass converted. Wow. That's a big job, bro. So, how many have you got in your org now, mate? Or are they all in different orgs? Or okay, so as we get closer, it should go yellow. Nice, nice. That's really well done. Okay, so this is what I was saying about the inner thought. You've got options here as to what you want to do. So they have done so much work in this. Oh, okay, that glitched through. Let's pull that back. And let's have a look down. And so here we go. Unlock, open exterior, open canopy. There should be one here for flight ready. Engines on, engines off. So flight ready basically does the power on, engines ready, everything.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Take off.
Launch complete.
Please. Oh, there we go, it's caught up. Okay, so one of the problems they've got, yes it does. One of the problems they've got is we're getting what they call CPU spikes at the moment. So the CPU spikes basically put up to 100% load onto your computer, and it just basically freezes there. Mobileglass. Okay, so let's go back out. You can see what this is like. We'll go out to Delmar. That is destination. Mobileglass. Okay. So we go up here now. And engage. Engage.
Quantum travel initiated.
Now, you're going to love this part. This is the new quantum drive. sure I've got my landing gear still up. And here we're coming up to Delamar. Boom! Yes, I am using, no, I'm not using a voice pack. I've actually created my own. Basically, I've just gone through and set up all the commands to what I want to do. I've gone through and done some extra training on voice pack. Basically, just to make sure it picks up my strange Australian language. Alright, so here we are. Let's go back into the cockpit. Alright, now we've got over here, we've got Levski. So we're going to go, oh, Jesus, this is quick. Right, so we now, some people when they first see this think that it might be like No Man's Sky or Imperium, where basically that size of the planet is the actual size of the planet. No, as you get closer and closer, you'll realise that it's like going down to a real Earth. And you get closer, things get bigger. Let's slow down a little bit now. But once you get into the atmosphere, you now have maximum safe speed come up and your current altitude. Probably here in the background you're getting your wind sounds in the atmosphere. Okay, so we're now in the armistice zone. So let's roll this back a little bit. And we're now coming into this. You would have seen this at the CitizenCon, where they had the freelancer and all that sort of stuff. So, just to give you an idea, let's stop this copy here, and let's go down. Let's go forward a little bit. Okay. Let's go up a little bit. You're actually looking inside the left area, which will go inside shortly once I go. And there's the bottom right down there. Okay, so let's go back up and we'll request a landing clearance. So when you request a landing clearance on this, you've got to be pretty quick, because if you take too long and you land in there, it will give you a crime stat. Maybe glass. Okay, so now here we want to communicate with some other people. There we go, let's be landing control. Yeah. Why is that not? Let's see, cool. Oh, it's already done it. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's go down. Landing gear. Oh shit. Didn't even see the other ship in there. Let's go forward a little bit. Okay, so go right down. And now once we're in here, we then go to F and turn off engine, and then get out of the ship. Okay, so we're now out of the ship. So, hangar doors closed. We are now inside rest. So let's go over here. And head here. And all left. And let's go down. Don't actually get any visual inside the inside the elevator that something's actually happening. So we're now inside customs. Gentlemen, there's no interaction with them at the moment. Again. Okay. Well, we got closer this time. We got closer, gentlemen. Verify. While we're waiting for that, let me bring up, just in case you haven't seen it. Keep spinning. So while I'm waiting for that to verify, this is my, I had two fan trailers that I'd done up. The Gemini and Mortal Gemini in the name. So this is the second one. Oh, so you're part of an org UOSS. I'll have a look at that shortly, mate. Now we've got 3.0. I'm going to be starting to work on a new fan trailer using the new graphics and all that sort of stuff now. Okay, let's watch that in character. I've got about another 15 minutes before I've got to stop streaming. I've got to go out and help my eldest boy pack his stuff up. He's moving interstate. He's got a new job over in Brisbane. What I might do is try Best Region to see what that does. So, you must be Friday night there, Ray? Hopefully this will come a little bit quicker. Oh, I remember. I got my new watch. So, I don't know if you can see this. So this is a My Chronos watch. It's a smartwatch. It's waterproof. It's stainless steel, designed in Switzerland. electrostatics safe, but one of the nice things is you can customise the screen. So as you can see there at the moment, I have Star Citizen on it. So yeah, you can bring up your emails and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, quite nice. It links in with my mobile phone. Has a sleep thing on it. It was a Kickstarter that I got part of probably about 8 months ago, and it's taken this long to kick up. Normally I can't wear battery watches because I actually drain watches. Anything that I wear that's got a battery in it, my body drains batteries. So at least this one is an electrostatic one, so it doesn't bother me. The other thing is, it's actually got manual hands on it, as well as a screen behind it, so you don't have to have the screen up. Okay, so let's get up out of bed, and we'll quickly see if we can get back over to there. Yeah, so if you're interested to look at more of it, it's called MyKronos. MyKronos, or Z, one of those two. Smartwatch. Oh, that's right, they've fixed this up, so I don't have to go all the way back. I'm at Levski still. Because it's crashed, it's remembered where I was, and I am at Levski. Keeping it. This is awesome. It means I don't have to go all the way back to Port Olisar to then get a ship and then come back and see you guys. We are back at Levski already. We've just got to find our way. Now I think that's accommodation still. So we go out through this way. Yes, here we go. So what we were talking about before, we were actually on the other side of that and looking in. And we're now inside. Liberty maintenance. I don't think there's any interaction with him either. Residential area. There's another CPU spike. So it's just frozen. Okay. They are working on it, they know what's causing it, but they've got to go fix for it. Why is the keyboard coming up? It's a pain in the butt. Okay, so there's another CPU spike. So there is remember Anthony Tanaka. You would have seen this in the Citizen Cons and all that sort of stuff. So we don't want to go into residential, we don't want to go into customs, we want to go down further. So let's go down to the barter market. It's best server, and now I'm getting CPU spikes all the time, but when I was on the AU server, I wasn't getting it. I remember things have changed. Okay, go down. G'day Penplotter, how you going?
Yeah, good mate, how's things?
Living the dream, mate, living the dream. In 3.0 PTU, but I changed from the AU server, went to best server, and now I'm getting a shitload of CPU spikes.
Yeah, I'm having atrocious lag, so I've sort of given up for the day. It's probably my internet connection. I've been hanging around playing with this since Evercardi, so it's been interesting.
It is getting better.
Oh yeah, it's getting a lot better. It was at a point where I'd spawn and I wouldn't even have a body. It'd just be a dot floating around. That was a bad time.
Yeah. So I'm at Levski at the moment.
How are you finding Levski? I think it's pretty good.
Oh, it's just freaking awesome.
The drama I have is like the dogfights are almost impossible.
I agree.
Especially when the NPC ships start lagging around. But we'll get there.
So again,
well, if you want to laugh, I bought a Retaliator. Or a Retaliator base anyway.
You couldn't help yourself, could you?
Now, well, I was like, Retaliator base. Maybe I could turn that into a cargo ship. Because I don't want to shell out the big money for the top one. But I'm just wondering, yeah, because they're talking about putting cargo and stuff in it. So it could be good as a cargo ship. The problem is I don't know if I've got enough people to fly the thing. The carriage going to be hard enough.
Well, you're going to be able to hire NPCs, mate.
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay. So
yeah,
here we are.
NPCs in the turret will be fine.
Grand Barter. So we'll go down here.
At least with the Caracan, you need a crew of 5. Except for they've made it like twice the size now, so we'll see what happens.
Come on, get out of the way. He's blocking my way. Sorry, it's lagging a little bit, guys. Yeah, I'm just streaming at the moment, so just trying to show some guys what it's like. I've got a really good friend, Ray Galvarez. He's in Mexico. I helped set him up originally with a Mustang Omega. I got gifted,
oh,
so
okay.
Yeah. So we'll go around here first. Yeah, wow, that just says it all, doesn't it, mate? A pen plotter, Ray Galvarez, said hi.
Hey, Ray. So what ship you flying at the moment? Still the Starfarer, or?
No, I got in the Gemini first, but then I had crashed the desktop. So one of the guys wanted to see the Sabre. So got into the Sabre, came out to Levski.
Cool.
Alright, let's confirm purchase here and buy that. Okay. So now, the other thing that you've got to do, I forgot to show you this earlier on, is you've got to manage your actual equipment.
Your game.
Ah, cool. Are you in menu at the moment?
Just loading back in.
Alright, let me know and I'll invite you to the, oh shit, just crashed. 10002, CIG services connection fail. Yes. Yeah, that's right. But I'm still I'm still learning this. There's so much new shit to learn now. It's just ridiculous. It took me all last weekend to reset up my voice pack.
Yeah, I've been getting that error code a few times. Oh, code 15006. That's a new one.
What's that mean? What's that one?
Synchronized account data with game network either failed or timed out.
Wow.
Apparently I'm hacking.
Yeah, not running VPN.
No.
Oh, crashed the desktop again. Let me just verify my files.
So when are we going to start doing some more org events?
I was trying to plan for over this weekend to do a couple of things. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit, 8 o'clock. Anyway, I gotta go, guys, but what I'll do is I'll get you to test out this new raid thing for us. There is a great gentleman, Mr. Sergeant
If you want to
Gamble.
spawn in my Tally or my Connie and you can show the guys that.
He is also playing
Once we
Star
get in.
Citizen at the moment.
If we get in.
Please drop over to him up at the top of the chat. Click on the join raid for us. Go over and say g'day to Mr. Sergeant Gamble. Don't forget, you guys, if you like what I've seen, and I really appreciate you coming along, like, subscribe, or follow for us. I will be back on in a couple of hours and to do some more streaming with this and see how it goes. Thank you again, gentlemen, for coming along. Ray, really nice to see you again. I hope to see more of you, matey. And I will check out your org and get some information on that. I'll try and drop over to your Discord server sometime today and chuck in some chats there and see how
I think the servers are down.
See how the
Probably a new update.
Google Translate is working still. All right. 07, gentlemen. Keep well and.